This week we're up to the letter Q, and I was surprised that I found something starting with the letter Q, which I was quite delighted because I can continue with my own reference, which I'd like to do for as long as possible. And this little bird's called a Quelea. This is a red-billed Quelea. And they're very common in sub-Saharan Africa. And they move in vast numbers, which is their security, I suppose their defence of by moving. And they move in incredible murmurations. And I was sitting at a waterhole and these little guys came in for a drink. So I managed to get a couple of reasonably lovely photos, and I'll add one in. I normally don't interrupt the video, but I'll add a photo because it was rather lovely of them in the background. Just so that you can see the incredibly vast numbers they move in. And they're very quick. They come in for a drink quite quickly. And then they take off again. So this little chap was in flight, so a lot of them are quite blurred, but this little chap was not too bad. He was in flight. The little legs coming out here. I'm only filming about 10 minutes worth because I think that's sort of long enough to watch this sort of sketching, and then I just fiddle a little bit more afterwards. It's going to be a little bit tricky to do with such a short time. I should actually plan them out. It's more of a guide of quickly. I think that one's come over a little bit too much. It's probably just move that little bird's maybe move his head down a little bit more, his jaw. This is in shadow here. They're the finch family. I think they're actually, well, they're like finch-like, I should say. They're the weaver family, which gives them the the beak looking like a weaver, finch-like beak. I'll just try and get this one in quickly too. It's a bit difficult in a short time. There's profound noise when they come in to drink early in the morning. They do it first thing when there's less predators around. Just get rid of that guideline there. I think that neck's a little bit straighter. I don't draw so many birds, so I'm not really that confident with drawing them. But always good to have a go and get out of your comfort zone. This wing here's in shadow. Cover that because it's a grey. I'll just grab my 3B and quickly darken those edges so that we can see those wing edges. He's sort of a little buff colour, so and get across that lovely dark shadow. And I think I'll call that quits. This is very messy now, which is a shame, but I'll just tidy that up, colour it in a bit better, shade it in a bit better afterwards. But yes, a little Quelea. So very happy to find a cue out of my own reference. And next week, the 10-minute sketch will be R. So we're getting on with the alphabet, which is terrific. And yeah, I'll see what I can come up with for R. So there's a Quelea.